Hello again, everybody. It is the coach. You're tuned into Madden 19 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a terrific matchup on tap between the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs. With that,
all right, Coach, from one of the loudest venues in the NFL, the matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Chiefs now coming out for their opening drive.
Here we go now. Green.
First carry for Carlos Hyde. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 7 yards.
First half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Mahomes to throw on second down. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do.
As they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Green 90. Green 90.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he's brought down, but following a pretty juke move that gets...
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen.
Once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Green 90. Green 90.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have to contend with a 3rd and 13. The starters now defensively for Baltimore.
And free safety Earl Thomas has a list of accomplishments as long as anyone's arm. But the thing I think about with him at all times, no matter what happens in front of him on the happen, the top guy in the league, as far as I'm concerned, in that category.
Green 90. Green 90.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Man open left side, it's Williams. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll stop a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first.
They go play action here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
The blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. They find some open field here. He's at the 30. 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there, 74 yards, and the Ravens have taken the early lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And going deep for Hill. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple.
Scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Here we go now.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. And that is incomplete here. Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to
Making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in
Here we go
bunches.
now. Green 90. Green 90.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And this is caught by Watkins. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot. Gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving him a whole lot of credit and thanking him for that much space to rumble.
And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
Flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Really tough spot.
And the Ravens taking the field. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They established the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people.
On 2nd down, Ingram. And an alley to run. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across. Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. And the big meat on the D-line. We'll see how they do today.
And I'd hate to be an offensive lineman having to deal with these guys. They come in hungry, mean, and confident. They think that no one can block them.
And now Jackson will look to throw it, eluding the pressure right. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of...
He throws a nice pass for a first down.
Here we go now. 3-19.
Now a handoff to Ingram. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
Move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he's going to be met at about the 43. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've hit the end of quarter 1. 7-0 is our score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this.
The NFL on EA Sports is fueled by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
2nd quarter now. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you. It's the...
Detroit.
He can run for it, and he will. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A solid game.
Get through contact or trash makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup.
2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Watch it now, Barney.
A handoff. It's Mark Ingram. Ingram churning. He lost the football. On third down, Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side.
And they'll go on the ground. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll be taken down. What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Hayden Hurst, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to draw up those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays.
Green, 90.
Here's Hyde as they begin on the ground. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. This young QB, they really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time,
Adjustments.
right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
It's a gain of 5 on the
air. You're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Green, 90. Green, 90.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes. And an alley to run. And avoids the contact by sliding. They're able to convert on third with a solid gain now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go now. Green, 90. Green, 90.
First down, a run with Hyde. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage.
The best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Arrowhead after this. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando.
Here we go now. Blue 45. Blue 45.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard.
The tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. On second down, here's Mahomes. And this is caught at the 8. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And the stop will come inside.
The back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff. But still, a lot of guys to account for.
And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 3rd and goal.
Green 39. Green 39.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes taking it in from 7 with the visiting Ravens out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to an abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done they're going to make their adjustments. Separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
They go play action with Jackson. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
In the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
This is Ingram. And a short gain down to about the 33. 2 yards on the carry.
And open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now Jackson on second down. And an alley to run. The Ravens get a new set of downs. Give them 17 on that pickup.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier.
Now it's Ingram. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. A solid run on first. Defense stand up and stop him. Again, they'll run with Ingram. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. The Ravens on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Jackson from the shotgun. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th.
I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half. Incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot
for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time.
After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Following the penalty, it's high. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
No yardage to be found.
Here we go. Green 90. Green 90.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelsey, 72 yards. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. Charles, that was a heck of a play.
It truly was because when he made that catch, he had to shake through some people, right? So that play, to me, a highlight film that should be accompanied by bass music, right? I mean, boom, 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 and he finds his way to the end zone.
Butker now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
Here's Ingram. And he's got this down to the 35. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Ingram again, a first down carry. And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line.
To create space up front, really well done.
Ingram, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Watch him now, Barney. Barney.
Down right around the 25. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th.
They bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
Hurry up, here we go. 3.
They'll run for it. It's Ingram. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And brought down, but not before. before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game. Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular? They start the drive with Hyde. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play.
Linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football.
Here we go. Green 90. Green
Now
90.
contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
Encroachment, defense.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation
Still
game
second
for
down.
them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly.
Single receiver. Ready. Green 90. Green 90. Hut.
Mahomes now to throw. He dumps it to Hyde. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. This guy's off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
To the right side, it's Kelsey. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker.
Incomplete. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Back into this football game.
Black 58 rail. Black 58 rail.
They'll run for it with Hyde. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to
That last play stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rush just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Mahomes to throw on second down. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. As his guys are in for 6. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. So second and goal there from the 1. They go to the air.
And the perfect down to throw the football in this sequence. Second down is always kind of that, do they throw it, do they run it? They worked it out to perfection on that one.
And he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And we shift.
It was a half of a game. If they could have shut it down at the half, they had done their job. But as you mentioned, a full 4 quarters, and the best, they always feel like they're one run away from changing the momentum or breaking something big, and we're starting to see that here in the second half.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive.
But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Quarter losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score. But they
Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, Jackson. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. The decision to tuck and run gets him. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. And this will be taken at the 13. Shrugs him off. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Nice job bringing that one back. Move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
On target over the middle of the hill. He's back to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
Here we go.
Now Mahomes to try again after the pick six. It's Kelsey on the ground. And they'll get it all the way up about 3 big ones at a first down. First down now, but that clock rolling. Mahomes to throw. So a loss to go in this football game.
Your trip is here, baby. Your trip is here.
Back to throw. Mahomes. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And it's third down.
Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, edges, in this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football and knock it away.
And this is caught by Watkins. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. Clock management definitely critical. Now Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Second down. To throw is Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on first down. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And he checks this one down to Williams. And inside the 20.
Here we go now. Green, 39. Green.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown. But probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of 15 seconds on the clock. They've got to go with the onside kick. And who's got it? I think the Ravens do, yes. And they're going to win this football game. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
Empirical.
The Ravens taking a knee with victories from Charles. Points, they were not in a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Kansas City, so long, everybody.